Welcome to Oddities Odyssey. In this episode, we're exploring the top 10 most ingenious transportation devices in the world. Imagine a bus that can smoothly ride on train tracks, or an airplane that flies without using a single drop of fuel or electricity. And the most incredible one is a bicycle that can travel around the world on its own, without any manual operation. 10th place, the bus that can ride rails. Is it a bus or a train? This unique vehicle from Japan, called the DMV, can switch between road and rail modes in just 15 seconds. At first glance, it looks like a regular minibus with 4 rubber tires. But when it encounters train tracks, the driver can press a button to deploy 2 rail wheels at the front, lifting the front tires off the ground while the rear tires continue to provide traction. This innovative design allows the DMV to operate efficiently on both roads and rails, making it perfect for small towns and rural areas. It can carry up to 21 passengers, excluding the 2 staff members, and makes use of abandoned railway systems, providing a convenient and economical transportation solution. Additionally, it's lighter than traditional trains, making it more cost-effective and easier to maintain. If you ever visit Japan, don't miss the chance to experience this fascinating vehicle. 9th place, the moving chair. Japan is known for its relentless pursuit of innovation, constantly striving to make life more convenient. One such innovation is the U3X, a 360-degree mobile chair developed by Honda to make commuting easier. This new battery-powered device resembles a unicycle and allows the user to control direction simply by leaning their body. Despite its compact size, with a height of only 65 centimeters and a weight under 10 kilograms, the U3X can run for an hour on a single charge at a top speed of 6 kilometers per hour, which is roughly the speed of brisk walking. Inspired by the unicycle, but much easier to operate, the U3X moves forward when you lean forward and speeds up the more you lean. Conversely, leaning back signals the device to slow down or stop. Isn't it incredibly user-friendly? Imagine gliding through a large office on this nifty gadget, saving time and boosting efficiency. It might just become the best companion for future commutes. What do you think, friends? 8th place, the electric helicopter. For the elderly, having an electric vehicle can greatly enhance mobility. But what if we add wings to it? This single-seat electric helicopter, developed by the Austrian startup Final Aviation, looks like a car cabin with a propeller on top. The design is sleek and simple, with a large, transparent windshield providing an excellent view, allowing passengers to enjoy the scenery as they travel. Conveniently, there's a hidden storage compartment behind the seat, perfect for carrying groceries or other items. Despite being fully electric, don't underestimate this compact machine. It has a maximum takeoff weight of 360 kilograms, powerful enough to lift a cow. Although its small size limits the battery capacity, a single charge can still allow it to fly up to 50 kilometers, making it ideal for short trips. Additionally, it's incredibly quiet, producing less than 55 decibels of noise, roughly equivalent to a running computer. It's so quiet that others might not even notice it unless they're right next to it. Interested in getting one? 7th place, the most cost-effective plane. Meet the Bird of Tenacity, a unique aircraft with an ancient name but a novel approach. It's powered by human force instead of engines or fuel. Yes, you heard that right. This plane requires no fuel or electricity thanks to its primary material, carbon fiber, which makes it both strong and lightweight. With a wingspan of 13.7 meters, it weighs only 54 kilograms. Light enough for an adult to carry. What's truly remarkable is that it can take off with almost zero wind assistance by simply running. Once airborne, the pilot can tuck their legs into the cockpit and cruise at a speed of 57.5 kilometers per hour, with a maximum speed of 130 kilometers per hour. The pilot controls the glider's direction and altitude using hand grips and foot pedals. Additionally, a small electric motor can be added for extra thrust during takeoff. Though it doesn't consume fuel or electricity, it does require considerable leg power. Landing is similarly accomplished using either the landing gear or human running power. What's more, the Bird of Tenacity can be easily disassembled and reassembled, meaning it doesn't need a hanger. A regular garage will suffice. Isn't that convenient? Sixth place, the five-wheeled car. Can you believe that luxury cars in the 1930s already had parking assist features? And the solution was quite simple and straightforward: an additional fifth wheel. This isn't a spare tire, but a powered auxiliary wheel. Invented by Californian lumberman Brooks Walker in the early 1930s, its primary purpose was to assist with parking. The auxiliary wheel is usually hidden in the car's trunk, and when needed, it is lowered to the ground via a hydraulic pump and gears, lifting the car's rear wheels off the ground. This allows the car to pivot 360 degrees, making it possible to park at any angle with ease. All these operations are controlled by a simple lever on the dashboard. Once parked, the fifth wheel is retracted back into the trunk. Sounds magical, doesn't it? Besides being a parking aid, it also functions as a jack for changing the rear tires. Just press a button and the rear wheels are lifted off the ground. While modern cars come equipped with intelligent parking systems which require no manual effort or thinking, this 1930s invention was indeed ahead of its time. Fifth place, the bullet-shaped bicycle. This rocket-like contraption is actually a speed bicycle named Beta Speed Bike. Not only does it have a unique appearance, but it also holds the title of the fastest bicycle in the world. The secret to its speed lies in its design. First, the shell is made of carbon fiber, making it both sturdy and lightweight. Second, the streamlined shape, although it looks like a DIY bullet, is the result of meticulous aerodynamic calculations and numerous experiments. This design minimizes air resistance and maximizes the bicycle's top speed. Additionally, the bike is equipped with a miniature camera on top, which transmits real-time road conditions to an internal screen, allowing the rider to stay aware of their surroundings even in an enclosed environment. At the 2016 World Human-Powered Speed Challenge, this bike broke the world record, reaching a top speed of 144.17 kilometers per hour, almost as fast as a regular train. It has since been recognized as the fastest human-powered vehicle in the world. Of course, to achieve such speeds, the rider's strong legs are crucial. Just like riding any other bicycle, the gears convert the rider's pedaling power into motion. So, without strong legs, it's challenging to handle this beast. Are you up for the challenge? Fourth place, the Submarine Speedboat. Imagine a vessel that can speed across the water like a speedboat and dive underwater like a submarine. It sounds like an impossible dream, but an Italian company has made it a reality with the Dead Seeker. This vehicle features a cabin layout similar to a car and can accommodate up to 4 passengers. Its standout feature is its ability to transform between surface and underwater modes. On the water surface, it can travel at speeds over 35 knots. When it's time to dive, a button press retracts the hydrofoils, transforming it into a shape reminiscent of a marine mammal. Protected by a carbon fiber shell, it can dive up to 100 meters deep and perform rolls and high-speed maneuvers even under immense pressure. Beyond its impressive performance, the Dead Seeker offers an unparalleled experience. The large canopy provides a panoramic view akin to a helicopter's, allowing you to enjoy the underwater scenery, including coral reefs and schools of fish, up close. Just imagine the serenity of exploring the ocean depths. Ready to dive in? Third place, the Futuristic Car. Curious about what the cars of the future will look like? Take a look at the Audi SkySphere concept car. This all-electric convertible boasts a unique feature: an adjustable wheelbase. This means the length of the car can extend or contract by 25 centimeters, similar to the magical staff of Sun Wukong from Chinese mythology. Sitting in the driver's seat, you can feel like a character from a sci-fi novel. With a touch of a button, you can choose between different driving modes. In Grand Touring mode, the car offers extra space by extending its length, and the steering wheel and pedals retract, allowing you to enjoy an autonomous driving experience. Switch to sports mode, and the car shortens to a nimble 4.94 meters, with the steering wheel and pedals reappearing for manual control. What's even more impressive is that despite its maximum length of over 5 meters, the car weighs only 1.8 tons, making it exceptionally lightweight. It can accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 4 seconds. Doesn't this sci-fi inspired car sound like something from your dreams? Second place, the rail-free train. Have you heard of the smart trackless train? It doesn't require steel tracks, traffic signals, or even turning around, and it costs only 1/5 the price of a traditional tram. From a distance, it looks as if it's floating above the ground with no visible wheels. In reality, the wheels are hidden underneath the vehicle's body. What's more intriguing is that it's called a smart trackless train, yet you can't see any tracks. Essentially, it's a trackless tram with virtual tracks. The 2 white lines in the middle of the road serve as its virtual tracks. Sensors on the train continuously monitor these lines to ensure it stays on course, making real-time adjustments as needed. Thanks to this precise control, its turning radius is only 3.8 meters compared to 5.7 meters for a typical 12-meter bus. It also has priority at intersections. The train signals traffic lights in advance to change, allowing it to pass through without stopping. The train can run for 2 hours on a 15-minute charge, with each stop serving as a quick recharge station to ensure uninterrupted service. Remarkably, after years in service, the accident rate for the smart trackless train remains 0. More and more cities are adopting this innovative transit solution. While this train operates on virtual tracks, the next vehicle on our list runs with no tracks or routes at all, navigating the world autonomously. First place, the self-driving bicycle. Remember learning to ride a bike as a child? You longed for the thrill of riding, but the handlebars never seemed to cooperate, and you often found yourself crashing despite your parents' guidance. Now, imagine a high-tech bicycle that can balance itself and navigate without any human intervention. This futuristic bike can operate autonomously, avoiding obstacles and navigating roads effortlessly. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary bicycle, but it's equipped with advanced technology that allows it to move independently. It can follow voice commands to turn left or right, speed up or stop. The most impressive feature is its ability to maintain balance like a human. The designers have installed 2 brushless motors on the bike. When it starts to tip over, the high-speed spinning momentum wheels generate angular momentum to counteract the tipping force, similar to how a person shifts their weight to stay balanced. Another motor uses friction to drive the rear wheel, propelling the bike forward and backward. Currently, the bike doesn't have enough power to carry a rider, but it holds great potential for future development. Let's wait and see what the future holds. After watching this video, which transportation device would you like to try the most? If you know of any other bizarre transportation devices, feel free to share in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and like. Curious Compass will bring you more amazing content in the next episode.